What's up, y'all, man? It's Resolve, man. I just want to talk about a couple things. Talk about Madden 14 or Madden 25, and I also just want to, cover a couple things. Um, I seen a video from J Music yesterday where he was pretty much making a prediction on what he believed Madden 14 or 25 would give us next year. His thoughts were one thing, the Infinity 2.0 engine. Also, he believed that they were going to revamp the running animation, or the running controls, or matter of fact, give it to us again as they gave it to us in the previous Maddens and call it something new. He said the slogan would be every step counts, which is usually the case. They always make some type of cheesy slogan or whatever to try to pull you in. But man, right here, man, like I just want to give you some of my ideas on what I think should be in Madden 14, or it's just gonna be the same game as last year, or I'm sorry, this year. Um, of course, this year, if you've played against people online, people like to run the ball, especially to the outside, because it's too easy. So in a actual NFL game, as you can see right here, they would bring 8 men down to the box. As you can see, there's 8 men ready to blitz. It's on All Madden. I have the play called Engage 8, which pretty much is 8 men in the box, and they all blitz to try to get the runner or the pass or put pressure on the quarterback. However you utilize it. So pretty much it's easy. The play that I have is called Inside Zone, where you see that you pretty much run the ball straight up the gut, not like ISO, but you're pretty much running the ball straight up the middle. But all I had to do is let me show you the replay I had. All I have to do is whenever they blitz everyone, is all I have to do is run to the outside. When in all reality, an Engage 8 should be blown up. There's too many defenders for the offensive line. An Engage 8 should be blown up. If you're running that ball up the middle, matter of fact, I'll do ISO. I will do ISO. But in all reality, that play should be blown up because they need to revamp that system, man. They need to do something. I don't know if it's that the offensive line can rush. I'm sorry, offensive line can block too good. I don't know because it just seems like every time it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do ISO weak. And matter of fact, I'm just gonna do a base defense, Engage 8. Um, but all I have to do is just run to the outside, and I get tons of yardage. It seems like the best time to blitz. The best time to blitz. Look at that. Look at that. It seems like the best time to blitz, the best time to run is when they blitz, which doesn't make sense to me. Like I said, Engage 8 should be, where they tear a play up. I'm talking about hit the quarterback before he even hands off the ball. I'm talking about that. But this is what you see people do. The players meant to go up the middle. But what do? They cut the ball straight outside every time. Every single time. That's what should happen right there. It should be blown up. It should be blown up. It shouldn't get hardly nowhere. And then you got the fake gliding. You have the fake gliding and stuff that the runners do. That needs to stop too. I don't know how many times. Look at that. It's like there's no foot planting, and we already know that. We already established that, and this has been in Madden for a while now. But he just pretty much he gets the ball off, and look, he just glides. He just turns and glides, and he's just to the outside and gone. There's no foot planting, no nothing. It's too unrealistic. That needs to change. Also, another thing that needs to change, blocking. Blocking is terrible. There's times that the offensive line doesn't even block, or the offensive line will literally spin. And when I say spin, I mean like spin around like you're trying to make yourself dizzy as a kid. Literally spin in place, and the defender will go right past them. That needs to stop. Blocking, running animation, that needs to stop. The super linebacker that they say they cut out, it's still there. It's still there. They might have toned it down just a little bit, but it's still there. They're still jumping up 50 feet in the air to catch the ball. They're still doing that with one hand. You need to put a cape on all them motherfuckers. But I'm just saying, J Music, he was saying that we need to boycott Madden. We've been saying that for a while now. Much respect to dude, but we've been saying it for a while now. He's been talking about it. Sim Standard, man. It's a lot of people been making different videos talking about boycotting Madden. But in all reality, it seems like every year it's just like people cannot live without Madden. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they say if you're a real sim head, then whenever the game comes out, you can last without it. Now, I do believe that, you know, Madden, you know, they get their hype off their first week of sales. Now, if people can not buy the game, J Music said for a month. I'm down with that. If they cannot buy the game, then, you know, what does that make Madden look like? Nobody's buying it. Hopefully that can create some sort of change or something. Because Madden just gets a bunch of, you know, big names and big idols to represent their game. And, you know, they have the license so they can put, you know, Phil Simms and all the other people in it. And, you know, presentation, you know, they have the NFL teams and everything. I mean, they just pretty much hype it up. It's just like a polished turd. That's what this is, a polished turd. The game is the same thing every year. You know, taking stuff away, giving it back, saying that they revamped this and revamped that. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing, just updated rosters. That's all it is. That's all it is, man. So it's just like really, what are y'all gonna do, man? What are y'all gonna do? Because obviously, you know, this game isn't changed. People keep making these videos on it over and over again. Something needs to happen. Something needs to change. Because if not, then all these videos will just be for no reason. We can complain all we want to, but now is the time for change, man. Like, these little YouTube videos is fun and interesting to watch, something to, you know, to bitch at or complain about or laugh at or whatever. But unless something really happens, then nothing's going to change, man. Nothing at all. We've already been through this. I've seen videos. People talking about, you know, stuff needs to be changed and stuff, man. It needs to change, man. Otherwise, we will continue playing this 2014 and every step counts and Infinity 2.0 and shit and this is what it's gonna give us, and we're gonna pay $65 for this shit every year. And all them fanboys that be on YouTube, you know, talking all that trash and everything, saying that talking real stupid, somehow justifying the glitches and the stupidity of this game and the madness. It's gonna keep going on every single year, man. So, on the real, man, let's get a fanboy something to talk about. Boycott Madden for real. Boycott it for real this time. And see what happens. All them fanboys that like to play the game, what do you call them? You call them cheesers? cheesers, all those cheesers, whenever a real game comes out, they're not gonna be able to do none of that stuff, man. So, man, like I said, man, give it time. Give it time. Boycott it, give it time, and see what happens. See your results. Because right now, as of right now, Madden 14 is going to come out next year. And just like Jay Music said, they're going to give you another stupid slogan. And what's going to happen is people are going to buy it. Unless they boycott it, people are going to buy it anyway because, you know, they need some type of football game to play. And Madden's going to get their sales. And you know what's going to happen after that? They're going to extend that license. Or either they're going to, they're going to extend their license, or either they're going to, you know, continue this just onslaught of fucked up games. Say it straight. So, what y'all want to do, man? This is Resolve, and I'm out, man.